You just wrapped up a job, clients thrilled, they're walking around saying things like, this is exactly what I envisioned, this is what I pictured. And you guys were awesome, you're so easy to work with. And you just nodded, shook hands, said, cool, it was nice to work with you, and drove home. No review, no testimonial, nothing. That happens all day, every day to contractors who do great work. And you got that right, it's costing them jobs. Today, we're going to fix that. In this video, I'm going to give you the complete system for getting more 5-star reviews, starting with your very next job. We're going to cover exact timing that gets the highest response rate, because ask too late and you've already lost it. We're going to go through the best platforms to focus on. Not all review sites are equal, and most contractors are spreading their energy in the wrong places. Then I'll give you word-for-word scripts for every channel. In person at the final walkthrough, text, email, and phone, ready to copy and use today. After that, we'll talk about what to do with the reviews once you have them, how to respond, and how to handle the bad ones without tanking your reputation, and how to put your best reviews to work in proposals on your website and on social so they're actually generating you more leads. And at the end, I'm going to wrap it all up into a simple 5-step system you can run on every job. No CRM, no automation software, nothing complicated. None of this requires a marketing team. It just requires a consistent habit. So let's build it. Before we get into the how, let's talk a little about why this is worth your time. Here's the reality. Around 87% of people read reviews before they hire a contractor. That's literally almost everyone. When a homeowner gets your name from a neighbor, the first thing that they do is Google you. What they find or what they don't find decides whether they call you. A contractor with 30 solid Google reviews closes that call faster before it even starts. A contractor with 3 reviews from 5 years ago has to earn that trust from scratch every time. And here's the thing most guys miss. Reviews aren't just about trust. They directly affect whether you show up in local search at all. And even AI, Google's local ranking algorithm factors in how many reviews you have, how recent they are, and whether you respond to them. More reviews, more responses, better placement, and this compounds over time. The contractors winning in their local market right now aren't necessarily the best at the work. They're the ones who've built a review profile that closes leads before that first conversation even happens. And yes, you can be that contractor. You just have to ask. The number one mistake contractors make when it comes to reviews is waiting too long to ask. Here's what happens. Let's see if this sounds familiar. Job wraps up Friday. You're tired, you've got the next project starting on Monday, so you're already checked out. You figure you'll follow up next week. But guess what? Next week turns into never. The client has moved on mentally. The feeling they had standing in that finished space is gone. That window is short, and the best moment is the one right in front of you at the final walkthrough. If the client says anything like this turned out amazing, or you guys were great to work with, that is your cue. Ask right then and there. Same day as completion. If you can't ask in person, text or email the same day the job wraps up. Not 2 days later, not a week later, the same day. 48 hours maximum. Response rates drop significantly after those 2 days. The satisfaction is highest when the memory is freshest and the goodwill is at its peak. There's only one exception here. If there were punch list issues, wait until those are all resolved before asking. A client who had a problem that you handled well is often your most enthusiastic reviewer. That experience, they had a problem and they fixed it right, is actually one of the most compelling reviews, especially when another homeowner reads it. One more thing that makes a real difference here. Have the link ready before the job ends. You have to know your Google business profile link and then shorten it and then have it saved on your phone or create a QR code. Make it easy. The fewer stops between I'd love to leave you a review and the actual review form, the more of them will get done. So we're going to cover exactly where to send people in the next part of this video. It's important to remember not all review platforms are equal. So here's where to focus your energy. Google Business Profile. This is your top priority here. Google reviews directly influence local search rankings, and they show up in those maps results. If you haven't claimed or verified your Google Business Profile yet, do that before anything else. Everything else builds on top of this one. Next up, we have House Pro, another big one. So this is especially true if you are a remodeler. House is worth it. The people browsing House are actively planning renovation projects. A strong profile here puts you in front of those high intent buyers. All right, we have Facebook now. Useful if you have an active local following. Reviews show up when homeowners check your page before reaching out. Next, Angie and Home Advisor. If you use these platforms to generate leads, reviews are there to improve your placement and conversion rates within the platform. Ask clients to review you there if that's where you want to be found. And then lastly, we have Yelp. So you want to just maintain a clean profile here, but Yelp discourages direct solicitation. So don't ask clients specifically to go to Yelp. Keep the profile current and let reviews accumulate on their own. So for the most part, for most residential remodelers, Google should get the majority of your effort, and then build on that profile first. And it's important to build it consistently because over time it will pay off. All right, here's the part you actually came for, the scripts, word for word scripts here. And use these as is or tweak them to sound more like you. Either way, the structure is there and that's what matters. So first one, in-person walkthrough. This one right here is the highest converting ask because you're reading the room in real time. So the client just said something good about the project. We talked about this earlier. So you respond naturally. You know, I appreciate it. That really means a lot. And if you're up for it, a Google review would really go a long way for us. I'll text you a link right now so you have it. Then send the link right there on the spot. Don't leave it to memory on either side. Pull your phone out, paste the link, send it while you're still standing there. You're still homeowners ecstatic. You can leave and they'll do it. You can also hand them a business card with the QR code that goes directly to your review page. One scan on that QR code and boom, they're there. Second one, text message. Text has the highest open rate of any channel, so you need to use it. Keep it under 3 sentences or so. Here's a template. Hi, John. The job is wrapped up and it was great working with you. If you're happy with how it turned out, would you mind leaving us a quick Google review? Here's the link right here. Takes about 2 minutes. Super appreciate it. That's it. Don't over explain. Don't go into some long drawn out thing. They're going to do it. They're going to do it quickly. One rule here, only text clients who you've been texting with throughout the whole job. Of course, like don't cold text somebody who you've only communicated by email. Then you would send them an email, which is boom, the next one. Email works well for clients who prefer more formal communication or when you want to give a little more context or share like a sample review or something like that. Subject, quick favor. Hey, Robert, thanks again for choosing Acme Remodeling for your kitchen project. It was a great project to be a part of. Appreciate you. If you have 2 minutes, we really appreciate a Google review. It helps other homeowners find contractors that they can trust. Here's the direct link. Put the link there. Thanks for your time. And of course, don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need anything down the road. Sign off your name, Nick. Boom. Short, direct, makes it easy to say yes. That's what we're doing. Bonus tip, if you remember a detail from the job, their dog, the color they were deciding between, the way the light hits the windows, drop it in there. One personal line, it shows that you're actually listening and paying attention. Next one, phone follow-up. If you're following up by phone, use the call to check in first. Feel out whether they're satisfied. Then, glad to hear it. Would you mind leaving a quick review online? I'll send you a link right now so it's easy. Hang up, immediately send that link. Do it while you're on the phone before you forget, before they forget, before you or they get distracted. Now, getting reviews is half the job. What you do with them is the other half. That's what we're going to talk about. So you need to respond to every review. Every single one, positive and negative. Responding to Google reviews signals to Google that you're active, and it signals to every homeowner reading your profile that you actually care. So for a 5-star review, keep it super short and personal. Thank you so much. Ashley, the kitchen remodel turned out great. We really enjoyed working with you and your family on it. 1 sentence, username, mention the project type, and done. So negative reviews are where most contractors mess this up. I mean, naturally, the instinct is for us to get defensive. Don't. Other homeowners reading that exchange are evaluating your professionalism. A calm, measured response to a difficult review does more for your reputation, believe it or not, than 5 5-star reviews. So when you get a bad one, you need to respond within 48 hours, acknowledge the experience, describe what you've done or will do to address it, and then invite them to contact you directly to resolve it, talk through it. Never argue publicly. It's one of the worst things that you can end up doing. So do something like this. Hey, John, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm sorry the experience didn't meet your expectations. We take this very seriously. Please reach out to me directly at phone, email, so we can make it right. That response isn't just for the person who left it. It's for every homeowner who reads it afterward. Now, a review sitting on Google unseen is half as valuable as the one you put to work. Here's how to use them. In your proposals, include a short client quote in your estimate or proposal. A homeowner comparing 3 bids will notice the one that comes with social proof. Add a QR code that links directly to your Google reviews page. On your website, have a dedicated testimonials page or a rotating quote on your homepage. Gives every visitor an immediate credibility and trust signal. Add a photo of the completed project next to the review when you can. On social media, a photo of the finished project paired with a client quote is one of the most effective posts a contractor can make. It's proof of work and social proof all at the same time. And there's one more move here that most contractors skip. When a review comes in, respond publicly, then screenshot it and save it. Then build a folder of these. Those reviews become the foundation of your marketing, proposals, social posts, website copy, Google ads. The contractors who are doing this consistently end up with a reputation that generates leads without paid advertising. And that's a goal. Build it one job at a time. How about that whole system in 5 simple steps? No CRM required, no automation software. Step 1, set up and verify your Google business profile. If you haven't, that's your foundation. Step 2, create a short Google review link using Google's review link generator. Save it on your phone contacts as Google review link. Step 3, at the final walkthrough, ask in person and send the link by text immediately while you're still standing there. Step 4, follow up by email within 24 hours for any client who didn't open or respond to that text. Step 5, when a review comes in, respond publicly within 48 hours. Thank them by name and mention the project type. That's the whole system, 5 steps, same process after every job. The contractors who are consistent with this, not just after the good jobs, but after every single job, end up with review profiles that close leads before a single conversation happens. We know most contractors are doing great work, but they just never ask. And that's the gap, not the quality of the work, getting in that habit of asking. So start with your next job. Have the link ready before you finish. Go through that 5-step process in your head. Ask in the moment when the client is standing there feeling good about what you just built for them. Send the link right then. Then follow up if they didn't do it. If you're looking for a way to keep your client communication and project follow-ups organized in one place, let's face it, that's a big issue in the construction world. So this whole process feels less like something that you have to remember and more like something just happens naturally. You need to check out Handoff. Handoff is specifically built for residential general contractors and remodelers. It keeps every project, client document, and photo organized. So when the job wraps and it's time to ask for that review, everything is clean, professional, and easy to follow up on. So what you need to do right now is try it for yourself. Go to handoff.ai or the link is in the description. Hey, and if this video helped at all, hit subscribe. Every week we're putting out practical content for contractors just like you. We try to keep it no fluff, no hype, no gatekeeping, just the stuff that actually helps move your business forward. We appreciate you. We'll see you for the next one. A lot of contractors out there are thinking AI is just some other shiny object, something for tech companies.